everyone, Jojcib here, and welcome back to some more Rise of Flight. Yes, we are back with Heinrich Kruger, our German pilot. I'm not going to say ace because I don't want to jinx ourselves, but our German pilot. We've flown 4 missions so far. Was there a miscount here? I don't know. With 2 victories at the 4 missions we've done. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a new mission here. Missions. There we go. We have a new mission. We will be flying, patrolling the airspace near Noyon. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not real sure. And there will be a flight of 4 of us. As you can see here, it is a bit of a short flight. We were flying on our side of the lines, but that does not mean we might not see any action. So let's go ahead and accept that mission. And I will see you all in game, so stay tuned. And here we are in game. You can see as our flight, we'll be passing by one of our balloons. We'll be flying towards the lines, flying on our side of the lines, then back up. Let's go ahead and check the hangar here. Make sure everything is set. That is the correct skins we are going to use. We're not going to worry about convergence because we are in an aircraft with a single machine gun, so convergence doesn't really matter. Actually, you know, we could just put it at 500 just for the fun of it. Anyways, we'll be taking 80% fuel, of course, and that looks good. And the other reason we're going to keep 80s is because the mission parameters have set 80, so we'll use 80. We will be going with the yellow scarf, white streamer, and with the Luger P08. So let's go ahead and jump into game here. Alrighty then, here we are in our Fokker E3. So like last time, we are going to play with the HUD off, or the simple gauges off, for the purpose of realism, because that's how fun we are and crazy with this stuff. So, as we wait for takeoff time, make sure the map is open. Watch and make sure everyone else's propellers start turning. Looks like everyone's starting to turn. Go ahead and start ours as well. Though I have a feeling ours is probably going to kick off before everyone else, as it usually does. Yep. Pull back on the fuel mixtures so that we aren't over fueling the aircraft. Over-riching the aircraft, I guess is the proper term, not over-fueling the aircraft. You can't over-fuel an aircraft. You can fill the tanks up as far as you can, but you can't overfill them. Well, I guess you could, but you can just, siphon some of that gas off. Anyways, we're up in the air, and we are starting our patrol. Like always, I'm going to make a cut here, and I will join you all when we reach our patrol point, and if we get into any kind of scruffs on the way. So until then, stay tuned. And we're back. As you can see, we are starting our turn right over good old no man's land. Scorched earth that is no man's land. And I'm just letting you guys know what's up, and in fact, there's something behind us here. I'm not sure what those are. I guess we'll see once they start getting a tad bit closer to see if our wingmen decide to turn in after them. I'm not real sure what they are, and I don't want to turn in after them. If they are friendly, I don't want to turn in after them because it's kind of a waste of the distance there. They're kind of a waste of the fuel, I guess you could say. But for this little bit of time as we wait for these aircraft to catch up, as they're doing a little bit of up and down hop of the scotching back there, I'm going to go ahead and start the recorder just in case. Just want to let you guys know I have a new microphone boom, so if I sound any different, that would be due to the location of the microphone now. Hopefully it won't sound any different. I think I've done some testing to make sure. If I did some testing, I've done some testing beforehand. I think I've done, yeah. I did some testing beforehand and everything sounds good and all that. So it should be good and okay. I think I have the microphone set up nicely and properly. But this new microphone boom is a proper desktop kind of scissored arm boom, which is a lot better than the kind of concert stage boom that I was using beforehand, because I had to either reach over or reach under the microphone, and that could cause some problems. Like if I was using the keyboard right now on my old boom, I could accidentally pull the microphone cord and unplug the microphone because it's where my keyboard was. So yes, we've got a new microphone. Hopefully nothing changed sound-wise. Not real sure what those are. With the flak, though, that's firing at them, I would think they're enemy blood. I could be wrong. Also, I also want to give a little bit of... it's kind of a... I should call it a shout-out. I'm not paid by these people in any way, shape, or form. I just want to let everybody know. If you're interested in any form of learning more about World War I, for instance, not just aerial stuff. I know I try and bring some aerial things to the videos here, though most of the videos is just going around shooting stuff. I want to try and bring more information for you all on these videos about the air war. But if you want to learn more of the Great War more in depth, I would check out the channel The Great War. They are going a week-by-week basis. Every week they release a new video, a new week of the war, and they cover a lot of stuff. And it's a great channel. I totally recommend it to anyone who wants to learn more about the Great War. And they don't just cover the big battles. They cover everything. The little battles, the big ones, and everything in between. So I definitely recommend checking it out. It is The Great War on YouTube. Check them out. Tune in and watch. So now we've turned into, well, we're kind of returning back to our patrol. They are enemies, as I figure. They're new ports. You'll see here, and they are diving in. Everyone's in a scramble now to find targets, to get targets off of them. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't. That new port is maneuvering wildly. So let's go ahead and turn off and see if we can't get another one. Though that new port we were chasing just a second ago, I'm sure is going to be back to pay us a visit, as he is there. So let's go ahead and try and maneuver. Newport, of course, does have a better turn than we do. In the Iron Decker here, we are using the wonderful warp wing technology over. They've got an actual, you know, I can't speak. Ailerons. That's the name of them. So he's able to turn a bit tighter than I am, though I think as far as things go with the accuracy, we're a bit more accurate than they are, because their machine guns are mounted on the top of their wings. I've got two on me. That's great. They've got their machine guns mounted on the top, where we have ours fixed right behind the propeller blades, so we are a little bit more accurate, I think. Ooh, look at that wonderful paint job. I wish my Newport had that paint job. I gotta be careful here not to rip my wings off as I try and turn to get behind this guy. Check my 6. I do hear the shooting. Yep, I've got 2 on me, which is never a good thing. Tighter turn, do a yo-yo, which might put us on his 6. What I need to do is get this guy off of me so I can turn my attention to the one behind me. I've got 3 behind me. Well, that's great. That is what I call time to bail. We've got 3 chasing us. I took one off, is in front of me. The other 2 are behind me. Do I still have my wings? I do. The Newports are going to be able to outrun me. This is a bit of a problem here. All I can do is try and land on our side of the lines. Luckily, we are in our territory. Unless these guys decide to break off from me, which I'm kind of hoping they will. Like that, so that we can turn our attention back. And hopefully, there goes one is in the ground. We're in the ground as well. Ooh, ooh. You guys didn't see that. And what I mean by that is you didn't see. Oh, no, I have been hitting the engine. Whoa, I hear machine guns firing. Where's that from? That guy. Okay. My RPMs are real low, so I think my engine has taken some hits. Though we don't have any fuel in our face, I think maybe, possibly, what I was saying you guys didn't see, which I'm sure you all did see, we did collide with a tree there. Surprisingly, we clipped through that tree. These are broken down, exploded trees. These guys are chasing me. That's great. We need to find a nice bit of clear landing, and we'll just land and get the hell out of the plane, because we cannot fight Newports, not while we're so outmatched like we are. There's still trees everywhere, exploded trees, but trees everywhere. Let's not land it in the trenches as well. Fight going on there. There's some good open ground over here. So 2 Newports. Yep, there it goes. That's what I was waiting for. Yeah, we were hit enough to damage the engine. That's what I thought. Just a matter of time before we started leaking that oil. And this Newport is definitely catching up with us. Don't kill me! Oh, there goes my engine. Engine's out. Let's see if we can't make a landing here. Nice smooth land. Just well, as smooth as we can get out here. And touchdown. Oh gosh, there's a cliff. Well, not a cliff, but a little hill. Alright, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We are spinning a bit. Let's not flip over. Let's not flip over. Let's not flip over. Whew! We are down. We are on our side of the lines, thank goodness. As I check the map here, yep, we are on side of the lines. Whew. Okay. Well, that's good. We didn't die. That's always a plus. If I want to pull out... Where is it? There it is. Where'd they go? Curse you, Newports! Shoot our own wings. I wonder if I can shoot this. Bam! Yeah. Shot that off. Alright. Anyways, we are down. Let's go ahead and, before we kill ourselves with our pistol, in the mission there, to finish the flight. And let's see here. Finish flight. I'd laugh if we got a... I didn't end the recording. That's okay. We got a victory. We did not. We did land. We didn't crash, luckily. We are uninjured, so we're going to go ahead and cut the video there, and I will see you all back at the generator screen. So, stay tuned. And here we are at the generator screen, so let's go ahead and submit that combat report. No victories claimed. Let's go ahead and start that debrief. See here, we flew off, and this is where we got engaged by the Newports. So, let's see here. I damaged a Newport, but I got damaged twice by other Newports. Stefan Schiller was destroyed by a Newport. Hubert Vorgrimler was destroyed by a Newport, and a Newport crashed. So not a pretty event. Everybody pretty much was put down on the ground. Let's go ahead and finish that debrief. Looks like those 2 guys, though, did survive the flight, because we don't have any reports on losses there. So let's go ahead and finish that. Finish the reading. And as you see, we're up to 5 missions. I don't remember where the other 2 came in, but whatever. Still at 2 victories. And I think what I'm going to do here is going to do a little bit of a kind of controversial thing. Well, kind of a switch up of aircraft. I kind of want to get out of the Iron Decker. And I'd like to get back into, in fact, the Halberstadt, if I could, but ultimately I'd like to get back into the Albatross. The Albatross D2, I think, is which is the one in the game. So what we're going to do here is we're going to leave for a couple weeks, and then we'll come back, and hopefully we'll be back at the proper time frame for the Halberstadts. And how we figure that out is I'm going to actually... So this is the first... This is 1916. Okay, so it's January 20th, 1916 is the current date. What I'm going to do here, and you might see a couple things. I'm going to leave this campaign real quick. Ignore those. We're going to go here, and what I want to do, so we are in January. Of course, we are in the first week of the war. April, which is when we should be dominating, since that would be bloody April. We'll go to, let's see here, 18th. If we select actually just a 4, which is the squad we're currently in, they disappear and go to Fokker D3. Not sure which one that is. Jester 5 has the halberd stats there. Okay, so wait, hang on. Maybe it just might be a... Nope. Let's say it just might be a transfer of squadrons. So this is April. We're going to be out quite some time. I should actually be doing this off camera, so I don't bore you all with this. Which I will do actually, so cancel, and we'll go back into here. So we're going to go off on leave for a little bit until we get new planes, and then I will join you all in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time.